welcome to Yankee Stadium in New York on April 18th, 1978. This is Ron Guidry, start number 3 of the Super Advanced replay for Ron Guidry. Today's game is the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. As we take a look at the standings as of April 18th, 1978, the Yankees and Tigers are in first place at 6-3. The Red Sox are at 5-5, and the Orioles are at 5-5. The Royals are at 8-1 in first place, while the Angels are 9-2. The Chicago White Sox, coming off a 2 out of 3 game win over the Yankees over the weekend, are at 7-2. They're one game back. While the Yankees have been slumping, they've lost their last 3 and they've won 6 out of their last 9. As you take a look at the hitting statistics, the New York Yankees are right now hitting at 252. The Orioles are hitting 256. While the Yankees pitching has really kept them in this game in the year, their ERA is at 2.67, while the Orioles are at 3.53. We're ready for baseball. This will be super advanced, using rolling my own cards and dice, using the PC emulator to help keep track of statistics. Are we ready for baseball? Let's play ball here at the stadium. Let's go ahead and switch me over there so I can see everything here. The Yankees defensively, White in left, Rivers in center, and Jackson in right. Nettles at third, Dent at short, Randolph at second, and Chambliss at first. Behind the plate is Thurman Munson. On the mound, making his third start of the year, is Ron Guidry. He's 2-0, ERA of 3.07, 10 hits and 15 innings, 5 walks, 11 strikeouts, and has only given up 1 gopher ball. For the Orioles, it'll be Bumbry leading off, followed by Belanger and Renicky, followed by Murray, May, and DeCinces, and then it's Lopez, Dempsey, and Dower. Let's take a look inside the numbers of number 49, Ron Guidry, in his first 2 starts of the season. His first start of the year came against the Texas Rangers. His last start came against the Chicago White Sox. Against the Rangers, he went 7 2/3, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, a walk, and 8 strikeouts, and a home run. On the 13th, he went 7 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts, and got the win. This is start number 3, as he'll take on Dennis Martinez of the Orioles. It's a day game, April 18th, 1978. Let's play ball as Al Bumbry steps up for the Birds. Let's make sure we're all set. Baltimore controlled by the computer. Let's do this. Let's roll the havoc. Make sure Bumbry's not going to try to steal anything. Hang on, folks. We're going to reset this. Let's go ahead and undo that last play, and Bumbry will get another turn. And he does. So let's go ahead and now switch to dice. We'll now switch to dice. We'll roll dice will be manually. Split cards are manually. Everything is good there. And Bumbry leads off. Here we go, and there's the first pitch. 3-8 is a line drive to the shortstop, Bucky Dent on the play. Bumbry hit it hard, but right at Dent, 1 away. Here is Mark Belanger. Belanger on the season, hitting .242, no homers and RBI. Guidry, the left-hander, going to right-hander Belanger. Here's the pitch. That's a 3-6, and that's a ground ball to third. Picked up by Nettles, makes a nice easy hop, and throws it out to Chambliss for 2 outs. And now here is Gary Renicky. Boy, he has some card against the left-handers. DeCinces been up 13 times, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. He's hitting at a nifty .308. Guidry's got to be careful. Guidry puts down the sign. Here's the pitch from Guidry. That's a 110. That's a ballpark home run here at the stadium. That's a 110. Let's see. Home run to a right-handed. Here is 1-8. It's an 11. It's a fly ball deep to left field. Back goes White. Back and makes the catch. Holy cow. And 3 up, 3 down go to Orioles. It's no scores. We play the bottom of the first. For the Yanks, Willie Randolph, followed by Mickey Rivers and Thurman Munson against El Presidente Dennis Martinez. Martinez 1-1, 4.24 ERA, 14 hits, 17 innings, 3 walks, 13 strikeouts, 2 home runs allowed. Let's look inside the numbers of El Presidente. In his first 2 starts of the season, let's take a look and see what he's done. Martinez on the year has gone 9 and 8 innings, gave up 6 hits in the first start, 8 hits in the second start. He won his first start and he lost his last start. His last start came on the 14th. So both Martinez and Guidry going on pretty short rest, 3 days. Dempsey puts down the sign for Martinez. Here's the pitch to Randolph. That's a 5-5. That's a ground ball shortstop. That's Belanger. He is still a 1 at short in 1978. So that's going to be an easy play. There's no error. There was no hit on that. And that's a 16. And Belanger and it was eaten up by the first baseman. So Eddie Murray, the youngster, came up and scooped it for the first out. Here is Willie Randolph. Here's Mickey Rivers, sorry. Rivers on the season, 143, no homers, 3 RBIs. Dennis Martinez looks in, gets the sign from Dempsey. Here's the pitch to Rivers, 4-8, and that's a base hit for Mickey Rivers. So Rivers is on with the base hit. It's going to be an 18, so that's a long single for Mick to Quick. Let's see if Mick wants to run. -2 Dempsey, +3 Martinez. It'll be a -1 for Rivers to get the stolen base attempt. Let's see if he gets the lead first of all. Does he get the lead? Yes, he does. Here comes the stolen base from Rivers. It's a 14, and he's in there with a stolen base. A 1-out stolen base for Rivers. And here's Munson. Munson hitting .382. He's been on a tear early on this season. 2 doubles and 6 runs batted in. Martinez on the stretch. Here's the pitch to Munson. 4-9, and that's a base hit for Munson. The Yankees will take a 1-0 lead. And that's a 15, so that should be a long single for Munson. Should score Rivers from second, and does. 1-0 New York. Now here's Reggie Jackson on this day in history, April 18th, 1978. Reggie Jackson had a walk-off home run in this game against Hippie Martinez. So the Yankees had a highlight game of the year right in April. Martinez from the stretch. Dempsey puts the sign down. Here's the pitch to Reggie. 2-6, and that's a base hit for Jackson. And Yankees have come out swinging. Whoops. Let's probably redo that. Fly ball center field. That won't work. Let's go ahead and redo that play. 2-6 for Jackson. Let's see what we're going to do. That's going to be a triple 1-4. It's a 6, so it'll be a long single for Jackson. Let's see if it gets Munson the third, or do we have to roll for it? It's going to be a 6, so it's a single, 2 stars. Munson takes third. So the Yankees first and third and 1 out for Chambliss. Chambliss on the season, hitting .222, no homers, 2 RBIs. Orioles playing the infield back. They're hoping for 2. Dempsey puts down the sign. Here's the pitch from Martinez. That's all 6s. Let's see if that's going to be a base hit. That might be a single on a 1-8 if I'm reading that right. And I believe that's an 8. That is a base hit for Chambliss. Chambliss just gets it through the right-hand side. Munson scores. Jackson stops at second. And the Yankees up by 2. Boy, the Yankees playing no prisoners here. 2-0 bottom the first inning, 1 out. About 15,000 or so here at the stadium on this April 18th afternoon. Martinez puts down the sign. Dempsey tries to call the perfect call here. Nettles one blow can knock him out here. 3-5 fly ball right field. That's Lopez comes in and makes the catch, and that's out number 2. Here's Roy White. He is hitting so far in the season 125, home run, 4 RBIs. He had a big home run on opening day, and looks like he has slumped since. Dempsey puts down the target. Martinez from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-6 fly ball right field. That will retire White, and the Yankees will be done in the first. They score 2 on 4 hits. They strand 2. It's 2-0 Yanks. So now Eddie Murray will be followed by Lee May and Doug DeCinces. Murray on the season, .357, 2 doubles, a triple, a homer, 3 RBIs. Murray will bat right-handed against Guidry. Guidry stares in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That'll be a 6-7. Got him looking for out number 1. So Murray down on strikes. Here is Lee May. Lee May still getting some at-bats, 556 at-bats, 25 homers, 80 RBIs. He's hitting .227, a home run and 5 ribbies. Big May, a big right-handed hitter. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch from Guidry. 1-3, the ground ball to third. Nell's got time, throws a strike to Chambliss for out number 2. So for the Orioles, here's Doug DeCinces, a natural Ron Guidry killer. DeCinces on the season, .244, 4 homers, 9 runs batted in. Munson sets the target. Guidry, the windup, here's the pitch. That's a 5-4. That's a catch X. Popped up behind the plate. That is Munson. Munson's a 2E6. Should be an easy enough play. That's a 6. That's a pop-up. He calls everyone off on a 12. Makes the catch. And the Orioles go 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 New York. Jim Spencer hitting .154. No homers, no RBIs. 13 limited plate appearances. Gets the start today against the tough right-hander. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez looks in. Here's the pitch. 6-6, fly ball right field. Carlos Lopez again. Doesn't have to move and makes the first catch of the inning. Here is Bucky Dent. His average just continues to sparkle. In 30 at-bats, he's hitting .400. Home run and 8 RBIs. That home run came on opening day with a grand slam. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 3-7. And that's giving a signal for Dent as he continues his sparkling hitting in the month of April. We're on first, 1 out, 5 hits for the Yanks. Here's Randolph. Randolph's 0 for 1. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez from the stretch and the pitch. 5-9, struck him out, and Randolph can't believe it. Martinez got the overhand curveball over for the second out. Here's Rivers. So Rivers 1 for 1, run scored his first time up. That came that Yankee 2-run first inning. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-3, ground ball back to the mound. Martinez, good fielding pitcher. He is a 1E6. So he will not commit, he will not give up a base hit. That's a 2, he nearly did. That's a G3. And then on a 6, does not commit the error. Martinez throws him out for the end of the second. No runs, 1 hit. We played 2-0 Yanks. And now will be Carlos Lopez, followed by Rick Dempsey and Ron Dower, or Rich Dower. Lopez hitting on the season, .353, no homers, no RBIs, 17 at-bats. Munson sets the target. Guidry with the windup and delivery. 3-12. That's a ballpark home run again. Deep drive, left field. That's a 15, and Roy White makes the catch at the track. Again, takes Guidry deep, but makes the catch. Here's Dempsey. Dempsey on the season, .214. No homers, no RBIs. Guidry sets the target. Ron Guidry with the windup. Here's the pitch. 2-8, and he dead rolled him. Oh, that could be big down the line. He popped it straight up. Randolph waits, makes the catch for the second out. Here's Rich Dower, .316 hitter, 2 doubles, no homers, no RBIs. Young second baseman, gets the bat on the ball a lot of times. It's hard to strike out. Munson sets the target. Guidry with the windup. Here's the pitch. 2-4, ground ball to third. That is Nettles, makes the play, and Guidry has retired the first 9 Orioles. Let's go to the bottom of the third, 2-0 Yanks. Munson then followed by Jackson and Chambliss. Munson knocked in a run with a single his first time up. His average now at a nifty 400 in 35 at-bats. Dempsey sets. Martinez with the windup. Here's the pitch. 4-4, fly ball center field. That should be Al Bunbury. Bunbury's a 4E6 out there. Wow. 1-11's a base hit from Munson. No, it's a 16. Bunbury will make the catch, and he does. So Munson unable to get the luck there. 1 away. Here is Jackson. He's 1 for 1. Singled his first time up. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez with the windup and the pitch. 1-4, ground ball second. It is hit hard right at Dower. He gets it and throws a strike to Murray for the second out. Here's Chris Chambliss, knocked in a run with a single his first time up. That was third RBI of the season for Chambliss. Average up to 243, left-handed hitter against Martinez. Dempsey sets down the target. Dennis Martinez with the windup and deliveries. 4-8 base hit. Chambliss sent it to the right-hand side for a base hit. It's an 8. That's a long single for Chambliss. He's got 2 hits in the ball game. 2-out base hit for Chris. Here's Nettles. Nettles comes up hard hitting so far. Home run, 5 RBIs, hitting .379. He's got that big, inviting right-hand porch to hit at. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-4. Ground ball down the first. That will be Murray. Murray takes it to bag himself, and that's all for the Yanks in the third. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. At the end of 3, 2-0 Yanks. Bunbury will be followed by Belanger and Renicky here in the 4th inning. This game is brought to you by on WMCA Radio, home of the New York Yankees, on the radio network. So far in the out-of-town scoreboard, Angels and Mariners tied at 1. The Blue Jays lead the Royals 3-2, and the Brewers all over the Red Sox 5-1. Bunbury will be followed by Belanger and Renicky here in the 4th. So now Ron Guidry's retired the first 9 Orioles. Here's the pitch to Belanger, 5-9, and struck him out. Ron Guidry's down on strikes, 10 in a row retired by Guidry. So now here's Belanger. Belanger in the ball game so far, grounded out his first time up. Munson sets the target. Guidry the windup. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 4-9. That's a ground ball shortstop at Dent. Dent's pretty solid at short. He's at 214. He should be able to make the play. It's on 11. He gets it. And on a 12, makes the play. 11 in a row retired by Guidry. Now here's Gary Renicky. Gotta be careful with Big Gary up there. Renicky flied out his first time up. Guidry looking strong today. His last down, he seemed like the weather had something to do with it. He just couldn't get loose. Munson sets the target. Guidry at the windup. Here's the pitch. 2-11. Ground ball to third. That's Nettles. He's been so busy today. Makes the play. The Chambliss and the Orioles have been retired for the 12th straight time in a row. Let's go to the bottom of the 4th inning. 2-0 New York. It's now White, Spencer, and Dent, the bat for the Yankees. Dennis Martinez in his 4th inning of work. Dempsey sets the target. Here's the pitch to White. 4-8, and that's a base hit. They keep hitting that same 4 column. That'll be base hit number 7 for the Yanks. That's an 11. That's a long single. So White is on board. Here's Spencer. He's 0 for 1 with a flyout. Left-handed designated hitter. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-6. Ground ball in the whole second base. Good play by Dower. The only play he's going to have is the first, and throws them out as White moves over 90 feet. White's on at second. 1 man now. Here's Bucky Dent. He has had a great start of the year. 31 at-bats, 3 doubles, home run, 8 RBIs, hitting .419. Dempsey sets the target. Dennis Martinez working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-7, fly ball center field, not deep enough. Bunbury's going to come in, make the catch. White will probably have to hold. So now here's Willie Randolph, 0 for 2. He's actually not clutch. He loses 2 clutches deep in the 3 column. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez working from the stretch. Gets a sign from Dempsey. Here's the pitch to Randolph. 2-7, fly ball center field. Bunbury comes in, makes the catch, and White is left on at second. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4, 2-0 Yanks. So top of the 5th comes up. It's now going to be Murray, Maine, the sensei. Switch right against Guidry. Munson sets the target. Ron Guidry at the windup. Here's the pitch. That's a 2 column, 2-5 single, 1-6. He rolled a 2. Base hit, Eddie Murray. That's the first hit of the ball game for the Birds. So on a 25% chance, a 2-5 and a 2 split is a base hit for Eddie Murray. So first hit of the ball game goes to the Orioles. So that's the first hit. Now here's Lee May. Now he's really got to be careful not to put one in where Lee May wants this, or game will be tied. Munson sets the target. Now Guidry working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Caught that one in midair. 5-7 ground ball second. That's Randolph. He committed an error earlier this week. Let's see if he can not do that again. He's a 1E20. Anything should be a double play. Ooh, that's a 4. The only play he's going to have the first, and that's on a 12. Almost committed the error again. So Murray moves to second. Oh, that was a held base hit. That's a computer glitch. So he gets the held effect. So he ends up giving up the hit on the pound sign. Holy cow. So, first and third, nobody out. Orioles now have something going. Here is the sensei. He's 0 for 1 in the ball game. Munson sets the target. Yankees playing back, willing to give up a run. Guidry would love to strike out the sensei here. That's a foul ball off the desk. Strike 1. Here's the pitch again. 1-2. Line out max triple play would be nice. He may have turned it. 1-2. Let's see how many they get. They get one. They got the double play. A 5 double play. They get the runner on third. Screaming liner toward third. Nettles snares it, goes to the bag, and doubles up the runner at third. So, holy cow, Eddie Murray caught napping as Greg Nettles with a lunging catch, and he got back to the bag for a double play. So now Lee May on it, first and 2 outs. Ron Guidry may actually get out of this. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-4. Oh, that's going to be in the gap. Good thing the double play happened. That's going to be a 5. Oh, nearly missed a home run. That's a double in the gap. Let's see if they score. They're going to try to score Lee May. He'll be a 1-12 to try to score. Let the throw in at the plate. Here comes the throw. 2, not in time, and the Orioles get on the board. So Carlos Lopez doubles and goes to third on the throw. It's a 2-1 ball game. So now here's Rick Dempsey. Munson sets the target, puts down the sign. Guidry from the stretch. Runner on third, 2 outs. Can Guidry get out of this one? 6-11, he gets the strikeout on Dempsey. So Guidry comes hopping off the mound. The Orioles get a run on 3 hits, 1 left. Going to the bottom of the 5th, it's 2-1 Yanks. Rivers followed by Munson and Jackson against Tennis Martinez. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez with a windup to Rivers. Here's the pitch. 6-10 ground ball to third. That is the sensei. He's no Brooks Robinson over there. No one usually is. 2E13 for the sensei. That's a 14. He comes up with it. Throws it across the diamond. He throws it in the dirt. Murray can't get it. So Rivers will get on board on the E5. So now Rivers gets a chance to maybe steal again. Let's see if he steals second again. Nope, 1-10. So Rivers will hold at first. Munson the batter. They're going to hold him, so Munson's hit and run will go up. So let's do the hit and run. There goes Rivers. There's the hit and run. It's going to be the pitcher's card. Let's see. That's a 4. That's going to be a 4 on a 7. That's going to be a strikeout. Ooh, they may get him. And Rivers gets to second. So the hit and run is on. Murray takes it to the bag himself. The hit and run moves the runner up. So, yeah, they actually got it on the hit and run. So now, runner on second, 1 out. The hit and run works. So Rivers moves over. Here's Jackson. Let's see, don't see what they do with Jackson. They'll pitch to him. Runner on second, 1 out. Dempsey puts the sign up. Martinez to work from the stretch. Nods. Here is the pitch. That's a fair ball. It stayed on the table. 5-7. Struck Jackson out looking. So Jackson looked at call. 3rd strike. 2nd out here in the 5th. And here's Chris Chambliss, 2 for 2 with an RBI. His average up to 263. Chambliss is a little bit of a clutch hitter. Hits that 3-7 for hits. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. 5-10's a catch X on Dempsey. He's one of the finer catchers in baseball. He's a 2E7. So, I don't think you're going to pass ball. No, it's a ground ball in front of Dempsey. He gets it on a 10 and throws him out. Good play by Dempsey. He got the lane and threw Chambliss out to end the inning. Yankees no runs on 1 hit. We played 5. It's 2-1 Yanks. Actually, no runs, no hits, an error by the Orioles, and he was left stranding. So now we go to the top of the 6th. Ron Guidry starting to bring that ERA down a little bit. The Orioles 1 run, 3 hits, and an error. The Yankees 2 runs on 7 hits. Top of the 6th here at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, April 18th, 1978. This is Ron Guidry's career number 3 start of this year. Munson sets the target. Guidry with the windup. Here's the pitch. 1-9 ground ball to third. That's Nettles. He's been so busy over there. He gets it, throws a strike to Chambliss for out number 1. Here's Bunbury. He's 0 for 2. He's lined out and struck out. Munson sets the target. Guidry gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Bunbury. 5-10 ground ball shortstop X. So that will be Bucky Dent tested on the range. He's a 2E14. 214, and that is an 8. He comes up with it smoothly on a 12, throws him out. Nice play by Dent. 2 outs here in the 6th. So now here's Mark Belanger. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice. So now, what a ball game we have going here so far. Taking a little break. Here's Belanger. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the windup. Here's the pitch. 4-9 ground ball shortstop again. That's going to test Bucky Dent's range again. Bucky Dent's been tested before. He's a 2E14. Dent comes up, throws him out on 11. That's a good solid throw. And 9, no error. 3 up, 3 down, go the Orioles. We go to the bottom of 6. It's 2-1 Yanks. Nettles, White, and Spencer for the Yanks here in the 6th. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez looking in the Nettles. He's 0 for 2. That's a 5-9 and struck him out, and Nettles can't believe it. So Nettles down on strikes, walks back with the bat as he did not take it off his shoulder with 1 away. Roy White 1 for 2, flied out in the 1st, singled in the 4th. White will bat is a switch hitter batting from the left-hand side. Dempsey sets the target. Dennis Martinez with the windup and delivery. 1-7's a line drive base hit for Roy White. That'll be base hit number 2. On, he gets a 7, and that's a long single for White. So 1 out, 1 on, and now brings up Spencer. He's 0 for 2, flied out and grounded out. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-5, and he walked Spencer. So the Yankees now with 2 on and 1 out. White's on at second. Spencer on a first. Decent to not good speed. 2 on, 1 out for Dent. And we told you how hot he has been. He's hotter than a 4th of July firecracker. Hitting .406 and 32 at bats. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-6 struck him out, and Dent could not believe it. He swung on a really good curveball that went away from him. So at 2 outs, here's Randolph. He's 0 for 3 right now. Grounded out, struck out, and flied out. Can the Yankees strand more runners, or can they pull off a 2-out base hit? Dempsey sets the target. Martinez nods from the stretch. Gets the sign. Here it is. 6-7. Ground ball second. Dower is a very good second baseman. He's a 2E4. That's going to take miracle. Oh, he rolled a 2. That's a base hit. I may get past him on a 13. And let's see if that scores White. It does. What a... Dower could not get it. He tipped off his glove and went to shallow right field and allowed the runner from second to score. White scored and Spencer took third. So Yankees lead 3-1 with 2 outs in the 6th. They kind of got a gift there. Dower he got it, but he went off his glove in the shallow right field, and Dower and Lopez could not get to it in time. Line for the Yankees to score a run, and Spencer to get 90 feet from another one. Let's see if Randolph can steal second base here. He attempts to steal, and he doesn't get it, so he'll be stuck at a 10. First and third, 2 outs. Here's Rivers. A little bit, he is majoring the anti-clutch. He loses 3 hits. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-2, fly ball right field. Let's see what Carlos Lopez can bring to the table. He is a 2E5. Same thing. 1 to 3 is a hit. That's a 14. He comes up with it. On a 15, he makes the catch. Good running catch by Lopez. And the Yankees are done in the 6th. They add a big insurance run with 2 men left at the end of 6. Yankees lead 3-1. Top of the 7th. It'll be Renicky, Murray, and May for the Orioles here in the 7th. Munson sets the target. Ron Guidry working his 7th inning of work. Here's the pitch. 4-6, single 1 to 9. That's a 16. So Ron Guidry gets a line drive of Renicky, and he hits it right at dead for out number 1. That was a roll of 18. Oh, wait a minute. So Renicky's out one way or the other. Now here is Murray. He's 1 for 2. Singled back in the 5th. That was the Orioles' first hit of the ball game. Then he got a little bit crazy, and he got doubled off 3rd. Munson sets the target. Guidry looks in. Lefty-righty matchup. 3-9. Ground ball to short. He dead rolled Murray. That's a good play by Dent. Picks it up and throws him out to Chambliss for the 2nd out. So again, Guidry gets lucky. He gave something to Murray in his zone, but he hit it off the end of the bat and nubbed it to short. 2 outs in the 7th. And now here is Lee May, another dead 3-column hitter. Munson sets the target. Guidry from top of the mound. Here's the pitch. 3-5, a solid double to left field. That's off the top of the wall. White will play the carom. May will go to 2nd, and they have the tying run at 2nd with 2 outs. So here's a Yankee killer, Guidry killer in Doug DeCinces. He is anti-clutch. Again, loses about 2 hits in the hit column. So let's see if Guidry can get out DeCinces here. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Runner on 2nd, 2 outs, pitch to DeCinces. 3-8, there's the column he hit. Perfect pitch by Guidry. Ground ball to 3rd. Nettles got it, throws to the 1st, and the Orioles are done in the 7th. Let's get up and stretch here at the stadium. 3-1 Yanks. Yanks, 3 runs on 9 hits. The Orioles, 1 run on 4 hits. Munson, followed by Jackson and Chambliss against Dennis Martinez. Dempsey sets the target. El Presidente with the windup and delivery. 2-3, 5-ball right field. Again, that will be Lopez. Comes and makes the catch. And Munson's 1 for 4. Here's Jackson. He's 1 for 3. Single back in the 1st. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez looks in, and the windup. That's a 6-10. That's a ground ball to 3rd to DeCinces. Let's see if DeCinces is able to make the play. He's a 2-13. 2-13 on a 6. Will make the long play on a 12 and does not make the error. Nice play by DeCinces. Good reach by Murray. 2 outs in the 7th, and here's Chambliss. 2 for 3 with an RBI back in the 1st inning. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez with a windup. Here's delivery. 1-7, ground ball to 2nd. That's Dower. He's got it. Throws it to Murray, and that's the 3rd out. Yankees go 3 up, 3 down. Let's go to the 8th. 3-1 Yanks. Let's look at the Yankee bullpen just in case we don't have any surprises waiting for us. Everyone looks to be healthy. Gossage is ready. So will be Sparky Lyle possibly. So let's see what the Yanks will do in this situation. It'll be Lopez, Dower, and Dempsey and Dower. Righty, righty, righty. So Munson sets the target. Ron Guidry with the wind up to Lopez. 2-7 is a fly ball center field. Rivers camps under it, makes the catch for out number 1. 1 out in the 8th. There's Dempsey. He's 0 for 2. Ron Guidry looking stronger than he's ever had. Munson sets the target. Guidry takes a deep breath. Here's a pitch to Dempsey. 5-4 is a catch axe again. Munson will throw the mask away. Munson's a 2E6, and that's going to be a 16. It's a foul out, and it's on a 5. Makes the catch, I believe. Rare play and makes the catch. Oh, they call interference. Let's see, make it out of play. It's touched by a fan, and the umpire calls interference, and he's out. Oh my goodness, they call fan interference, and that's 2 outs here in the 8th. So Rich Dower, the batter, he's 0 for 2. So Guidry 1 out away from going 8 strong innings. So now Guidry looks in. Munson gives him the sign. Here's the pitch to Dower. 1-9, ground ball to third. Nettles has got it. Makes the throw to Chambliss. Got him, and the Orioles are done in the 8th. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th. 3-1 Yanks. Nettles followed by White and Spencer here against El Presidente Dennis Martinez. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez with the windup. Here's the pitch to Nettles. 2-9 and struck him out. Nettles has struck out for the 2nd time. 1 out in the 8th. Here is White. 2 for 3 runs scored. White now up to 2-11 on the year, batting lefty against Martinez to righty. Dempsey sets the target. Martinez with the windup. 6-7. He draws the walk. So Roy White is on for the 3rd time. Brings up Jim Spencer, another left-handed hitter against Martinez. El Presidente from the stretch. White takes a good lead off. Dempsey puts the sign down. Here's the pitch. 1-8 ground ball to short. That's picked up by Belanger. Throws it to Dower. Back to Murray. Double play. We go to the 9th. So the Yankees go down without him. Gets a hit, but that was all. Through 8, Yankees lead 3-1. So we go to the 9th. The Orioles now batting for the 4th time through the order. So Guidry's been in complete control and given up 1 run on 4 hits so far. Guidry's ERA now going down to 2.38. So now Guidry looking the best he's done here. Bunbury will bat. He's 0 for 3. Let's see if he bats. He will. Munson sets the target. Guidry stays in. Gossage is ready. Here's the pitch. 2-5. Oh, and he hit Bunbury with a pitch. That's the thing he did not want to do. That will now put the potential tying run to the plate, and it'll be Mark Belanger. So let's see if they bunt with Belanger here in the 9th, or what do they do? So again, let's see what they do here. First of all, they bat him. So let's see what they'll do. Will they go with Gossage? Here comes Billy, and they're going to make the change. Oh, Ron Guidry will be taken out. 15,000 or so going crazy, and here comes the Goose. So Goose Gossage will come in. He was brought to the Yankees this year to do this exact same thing, was closed doors. Gossage on the season, no record, 2 saves, 2 innings pitched only, and 1 strikeout. So he's been used on a very limited basis. And now they're going to bring up Terry Crowley, so they will bat now for Belanger with the clutch hitting left fielder. So Weaver decides to go with one of his best pinch hitters in this situation. So far, Crowley on the season, 2 for 3. Pinch hit. So now let's see what Gossage does against the lefty. Munson sets the target. Gossage working from the stretch. He sneers in. Here's the pitch to Crowley. 3-8 fly ball center field. That's not deep enough. Rivers comes in, makes the catch for out number 1. So Guidry goes 8+. The runner on first is his responsibility in Bunbury, and now here is Renicky. Might see John Lowenstein here if he's on the team. Let's take a look at the Oriole bench, and we'll get an idea. Harlow, Singleton, Kelly, Smith, Garcia, and Skaggs. So probably either Harlow or Singleton will bat. Let's see who Weaver will go with. If this is normal Earl Weaver, Renicky comes out for a pinch hitter, and he will bat. Ooh, Renicky bats. That's a horrible decision by Weaver. Munson sets the target. Gossage from the stretch. Not sure why Weaver did not pinch hit. 1-4. Ground ball back to the mound. Gossage has it, throws it high to Dent, and gets Bunbury, and that was it. They could have had a double play. So Renicky's on at first, and now here is the young Eddie Murray. fastball hitter, fastball thrower, and Gossage. Can Goose get the job done? Runner on first, 2 outs. Yankees lead by 2. Munson sets the target. Gossage from the stretch. And here we go. 2-9 struck him out and ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win. So the Yankees pull a huge win here as Ron Guidry makes his best start of the year. He goes 8 innings of 4-hit ball, 1 run was earned, striking out 3. ERA goes to 2.38. Gossage gets his 3rd save, 1 inning with a strikeout. Left on base, the Orioles 3, the Yankees 8. Kind of saw that. Yankees were leaving runners on. Each team committed a double play. The Sensei had the lone error. Doubles by May and Lopez. RBIs by Lopez, Randolph, Munson, and Chambliss. Rivers had the lone stolen base. This is how the New York Daily News would have reported this game the next day. Ron Guidry pitched a strong game as New York Yankees toppled the Orioles by the score of 3-1 at Yankee Stadium. The Yankees started with a bang, jumping out to an early lead in their half of the inning when they scored 2 runs on 4 hits. That was all the offense they needed. Baltimore was out-hit by New York 9-4. The win was credited to Guidry, who in 8 innings allowing 1 run. Gossage recorded his 3rd save. Martinez was the losing pitcher. He is 1-2. He pitched 8 innings and surrendered 9 hits and 2 walks. Final score is 3-1 Yankees. Yankees scored 2 in the first, and that held on. Orioles came back with 1 of their own in the 5th. Yankees added an insurance run in the 6th, and that was all she wrote. The Yankees 3 runs on 9 hits. The Orioles 1 run on 4 hits. Let's take a look at the next Yankee Stadium performance. I'm guessing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that Guidry will probably pitch on Saturday, and that game will be broadcasted on WPIX. Let's take a look at this. Let's look at the schedule. Nope, on Saturday, Mike Caldwell takes on Dick Tidrow, so that means we'll probably see Guidry on Sunday against the Brewers. No, he's not even going to pitch. Let's see. Let's look at it. No, that's Figueroa. Wow, so you're not going to even see Guidry over the weekend. Guidry will make a start in Baltimore. That's on April 24th, so Guidry is not going to be. He'll have a little bit of time off, as they say. So let's go and look at this here. Let's look at the bookmarks what I have here on my phone. We'll see who will have that game for you. So it'll be April 24th, Memorial Stadium. Ron Guidry will take on Scotty McGregor. So on April 24th is in Baltimore. That'll again be right here on WMCA Radio with no television. Thank you folks for coming. I appreciate you coming in. Again, the Yankees win on a huge game by Guidry tonight. And hope you'll watch this video, hit like and hit subscribe, and then we'll glad to see you come out for the next New York Yankee game against the Baltimore Orioles at Memorial Stadium. Good night, everybody.